understand this better, I became little late in commenting on airlines cancellation. Airlines cancellation. And today is November 12, 2025. Today is November 12, 2025. Okay, and I didn't see American Airlines in the CNBC chart. I didn't see American Airlines in the CNBC chart, and I didn't like that. Okay, some absurd things happen in American economy, in America. We report quarterly, and they try to make money during Christmas time, and you see many things happen. Flight cancellations in more than 40 airports. Flight cancellations in more than 40 airports. Very abnormal thing. That is very abnormal thing. Do you have your heart? If you are ATC, do you have your heart? You should try to open the airlines industry. Airlines industry is capital intensive. Airlines industry is capital intensive. They cannot recover the cost if they cancel the flights to that extent. If they cancel the flights to that level, it is very hard for the airlines to compete. It is very hard for the airlines to recover the cost. Okay, so be sympathetic about that. Understand it better. Although you get paycheck from federal government, I know you are the federal employee, but you should try your best to operate the airlines. You should try your best to operate the airlines. Don't try to cancel the flights if there is no abnormal weather. Don't try to cancel the flights if there is no abnormal weather. Okay? It doesn't happen. All America blackout day. All America blackout day. That doesn't happen. Even God, even weather doesn't do that injustice. Do you know weather? Do you know weather? You don't know weather. You don't know weather. If there is no airlines, there is no your job. If there is no airlines, there is no your job. Federal government will not pay you. So try to save the airlines as much as you can. Don't make a mistake in weather calculation. Don't make a mistake in weather calculation. You see, I didn't see American Airlines in the CNBC chart today. I didn't like that. I didn't like 40 airports airlines cancellation. I didn't like that. If I am the president, that doesn't happen. If I am the president, that doesn't happen. But President Trump, let it happen. President Trump, let it happen. So understand this better. If I am the president, that many flight cancellations will not happen in the month of October. October, November, December, these are the months airlines make some money. These are the months airlines make some money, and that many flight cancellations. You see, understand this better. Try to help airlines industry. Try to help the airlines industry. Don't try to shut down them. Don't try to shut down them because of your noise. Because of your noise. If you can help, help. If you cannot help, you don't know it. You don't know it. If you cannot help, you don't know it. Okay, so understand this better. You see, this president is suffering a lot. This president is suffering a lot by his innocence. By his innocence. He is not knowing the very technicalities of the airline shutdown, ATC shutdown. He is not knowing that. They are the federal employees, but they work for airlines. They work for airlines. Okay, you are the federal employees, you get the check from federal government, but try to save the airlines. Try to save the airlines. You see, this long a government shutdown in American history, you see, executive duties are not fulfilled by the presidents. Biden, he said, he worked in Capitol Hill for 35 years and became VP of Black. I didn't like him. I don't even say him as a president. I don't say Biden as a president. I didn't like him at all. At all. So understand this better, okay? You see, that much of weight down in Capitol Hill, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Capitol Hill is our premium institution. Capitol Hill is our premium institution. We need to celebrate that. We need to celebrate that. But Black came in power and he did the fraud, healthcare fraud. And he is not in prison today. Biden didn't send him in prison, didn't lock him in prison. This president, Trump, is not locking him in prison today too. You see, time is passing by very long and government is shutting down longest in history because of his fraud. Because of his fraud. Capitol Hill is not analyzing that. President is not analyzing that. President is guessing it is because of the airline shutdown. It is not because of that. It is because President is paying cost of Obamacare fraud. President is paying cost of Obamacare fraud. Today in 2025 too. So that is the reason government shutdown happened in America for the longest time in President Trump's time. We expected President Trump helps bring up America little bit like Manhattan. We expected that before. We expected President Trump will bring up America like Manhattan before. But it is not happening that. It is not happening that. Okay, so understand this better, okay? And despite writing this big a book, I didn't become Federal Reserve Chairman today too. Despite writing this big a book, I am not Federal Reserve Chairman today. What is not there? In the first page itself, in service of American people, lean forward is the title. Ask me when the Federal Reserve and Washington do not have clue about economy. Utam Paul is the author. Why this president cannot believe on the book? Why this president cannot believe on the book? 900 pages book I wrote in cell phone's time. 900 pages book I wrote in cell phone's time. So understand this better, okay? So understand this better, how the government shutdown happened. You should try to open the government. It is not because of airlines cancellation, but it is very unfortunate we see that in America. It is very unfortunate we see that in America. You should try to save airlines. Everybody should try to save airlines industry, okay? Thank you so much.